Hey, it's your girl Ray, and I'm back with another word for you today. And I know y'all have been like, where is Ray? I haven't seen her all last week. Yes, I needed to take a break, y'all. Life has been lifing, and of course, as you can tell, I've been up under the weather, but your girl is back. And, God is still working, and he's still moving. But let's get right into the word for the day. The word of the day is to trust God. Trust God. I know that if you've had a week that I've had last week, I know exactly what you're thinking. I know you're like, God, where are you? Like, where's your hand? I'm waiting on you to move. I haven't seen anything yet. You're tired mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You're becoming drained because things aren't going the way that you expect them to go. And it's okay. And God has just been saying, like, trust me, like, trust him, And a lot of times what happens is that when you're in the wait, when you're in the process, you can become discouraged, you can become weary, But the word says, do not get weary in well doing. And, you just have to encourage yourself sometimes, because no one's going to be there to encourage you, because mentally you're not there. Mentally you're on TikTok, you're scrolling, if you're on Christian TikTok, you're seeing all these words, different things like that, but you're not even able to receive it because of the mental state you're in. And that's how the enemy comes in, because he's already sowing seeds of doubt. He's already sowing seeds of discouragement. He's already sowing seeds of lack, and you questioning the move of God, you doubting God and who he is, And I remember seeing on someone posted it, or either on YouTube, someone said, instead of focusing on the hand of God, waiting on the hand of God to move, focus on who he is, focus on his character. God is a provider. So don't sit there and worry about when is he going to provide. He's going to provide, because that's who he is, And, that just made me think about my circumstance and situation. Like, am I really focusing on his hand, or, which I was. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was focusing on his hand, like waiting on him to move, waiting on the breakthrough, waiting on, just the blessings, because it's been a way, it's been trying, but it comes with that. In order to reign with him, you must suffer with him. And, you guys, you just remain encouraged. People are not going to be able to encourage you. A lot of times you're going to have to encourage yourself. A lot of times you're going to have to get your word. You're going to have to stand on who he is, stand on his word. And I know it's easier said than done, but you have to trust him. You have to trust him. I remember I had a dream. No, it wasn't even a dream. It was a vision. I had a vision, and I saw this shoe. And on it was like a highlighter green, and it said, trust God. And I'm like, okay. And, the shoe clearly, literally just now, revelation, walk by faith and not by sight. Walk by faith and not by sight, because what you're seeing does not determine what God is doing. And I think that is very vital and important to remember and keep in mind, because if we look at our circumstances, situations, you'll think God is doing nothing. I would be real. You know what I'm saying? The bills are billing. The mind is binding. And, all these thoughts are going everywhere, but you have to take captive of those vain imaginations and thoughts, and focus on the things above. Focus on God, focus on the promise, focus on who he is, because he will never put more on you than you can bear. He will never leave you nor forsake you. That's his word, and his word is his bond, and he holds his word above his own name. So you guys, just remain encouraged, Just know that I'm not the only one going through. You're not the only one going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all here. Like, we're all in this together. We just have to stay on one accord. We have to remain united in the faith. Don't allow the enemy to come in and sow seeds of doubt. Don't allow him to get the victory, because victory is already ours. We're just fighting to stay in the fight. So remain encouraged. This is a new day. It's a new week. You know what I'm saying? This is the day that the Lord has made, so we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Regardless of what we're seeing, regardless of who's calling our phone, who's doing this and who's doing that, we have to stand in agreement. So just touch and agree, and we just ask, Lord, that you forgive us for any doubt that may have formed, or any sins that we have committed in thine eyesight. Lord, just forgive us. We repent wholeheartedly. And we're just going to continue to trust you, Lord. And we ask that you just have your way in our lives. You know, your will and not our wills, your ways and not our ways, your thoughts and not our thoughts, Lord. And we just ask that you continue to strengthen us, continue to encourage us, continue to uplift us, you know, because your strength is made perfect in our weakness. And we do need you. We need a word from you. And we just need to know that you are with us, which we do. You know, we just need that reassurance, of course, just like your children. But yeah, you guys, remain encouraged. Trust God. Trust him. Trust him. You know, he will not fail you. He can't fail you. What's impossible for man is possible for God. So just remain faithful. Remain loyal to him because he's remaining loyal to you. You know, I know you may have trust issues, but no need to have those trust issues with God when he is your keeper. He is your protector. He is your provider. He is a way maker. You know, he's a promise keeper. That's just who he is. Continue to speak his word over your life. Continue to love on him. Continue to praise and worship him, because when praises go up, blessings come down. And yeah, y'all, that is the word of the day. Trust God. Remain encouraged. And we'll see what he has to say tomorrow. Bye.